Hey guys, welcome to a special episode of the Procrasticast. This week we're going to be talking about E3 2015, what we want to see and what we're expecting to see. Hey. Ah!
Hey everybody, I am Alex at AlexH on Twitter.
I'm Jerod at AlphaDude21 on Twitter. I almost forgot my Twitter handle there for a second. We're talking about E3.
We're talking about E3. We got Princess Turbo Loot's gonna be at E3, guys. I'll be there this time.
Alex will be there, going around seeing all the things so that we can talk about all the things.
Yeah.
Later. And while it's happening. So yeah, like, it's happening. Like, this is gonna be a big year. I think there's gonna be a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Big presences by third-party developers, which is gonna be great.
Yep. There's a big Oculus. What fucking virtual VR virtual reality presence. God, okay. This will be a big
Oculus.
Yep. Nintendo's doing a big thing. They're expected to Morpheus?
What is it? No, what's the PlayStation one?
Oh, the PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
I think it's called Morpheus. I think that's the code name,
okay,
right?
Yeah.
So E3, I mean, if you're not familiar with E3, it's basically the
it's the biggest.
It's the big gaming convention.
Game convention.
Where everything gets announced.
So it's also meant for, like, press places. It's kind of difficult to get in for general public.
Yeah.
Pretty much impossible. But it's meant for press to go and learn about the new things so they can talk about the new things to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely become more of a thing where they are tuning all the press conferences and stuff to the public, though. So
yeah, well, I think
that's the big part of E3 is the big press conferences that all happen at the very beginning.
Yeah, and for the most part, most of them are all of the big ones, at least. Will probably be streamed on like Twitch or like YouTube Live or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
But this is a big deal for gaming.
Definitely,
it's definitely the biggest convention of the year. It's the Super Bowl of announcements for video games.
Yeah, it's gonna be talking about all the stuff we're gonna be playing come holiday.
Yep.
Plus all the stuff we're going to be expecting for early and mid next year.
Yep.
And I mean, in some cases, games we'll be playing in 7 years.
Yeah, so the holiday and beyond.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, there's a lot of big things that are going to happen this year. And if you didn't know, E3 is a short for Electronic
Entertainment Expo.
It's held in LA at the LA Convention Center, and it's 3 days: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's some like pre-stream stuff that happens on Monday
and Sunday. Actually, Sunday night is Bethesda's stream.
Oh, okay, yeah. And Bethesda. This is the first time that they're having an E3 press conference.
Yep, and it's already drawing probably more attention than a lot of the other ones because they've already announced Fallout 4, which is what everyone assumed would be their big E3 announcement.
Yep. I think Dishonored 2 got leaked recently. I think this past week. So a lot of cool things. A lot of cool things happening at E3. A lot of Bethesda again, first time press conference.
Yeah, very excited for that.
So how do you want to do this? You want to go over what we expect and what we want, or just you want to just?
I mean, we can kind of let's talk about what we expect. What we are expecting to see first.
So at E3 there are usually we mentioned that like Bethesda is one of the bigger gaming companies that, like we mentioned, is going to be there having a press conference for the first time, and a lot of the major companies, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, they all have press events where they give announcements and look forwards to the games that are to come out in the holiday and beyond.
Yeah. So there's also going to be, like we said, Bethesda. There's Ubisoft,
EA.
There is a PC gaming press conference, which is more.
I did not hear about that.
Widespread just amongst PC gaming in general.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. That's all the big ones. One thing that surprises me actually is that there's no Activision Blizzard press conference.
Yeah, Blizzard. They usually announce whatever they want to announce at BlizzCon. So they like to keep it in-house.
They will be here, though. They will be at E3 this year.
Yeah.
Probably to talk about Legacy of the Void.
Yeah.
That's my assumption. I don't think Overwatch is going to be really talked about. And really...
They might have it there to play, I think.
They might have the version they had at BlizzCon available to play there, but I don't think they're going to be talking about it much because I think they're saving that for BlizzCon this year.
Yeah.
They also might have some Heroes of the Storm stuff, talking about the same stuff they kind of announced before in their big chunk of gaming, Diablo stuff that they're releasing for Heroes of the Storm. So they might be there for that. Bethesda is probably going to be talking about Fallout, obviously. We're probably going to see some more gameplay. I think they're going to announce when it's going to come out, which I think will be later this year.
Really?
I mean,
here's the thing. I'm really excited for Fallout. I am because I played I played the shit out of Fallout 3. Mm-hmm. I played a little bit of New Vegas, or actually, I think I beat New Vegas, but I didn't put anywhere near as much time as I did.
New Vegas was harder to play just because of all the bugs that came out or that were in it when the game came out. So, yeah. Fallout 4 though, I'm super excited.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The thing with Fallout 4 though, for me, is when I was watching the trailer, it looks like they didn't upgrade a lot of stuff. As far as the engine is concerned, it looked very similar to Fallout 3. But I mean, it is going to be on a next gen console, which means it could fit a lot more on that disc.
Yeah, they might keep the graphics and the visuals the same, but the world might be 10 times the size it used to be.
It definitely looked a lot more vibrant.
Yeah.
In that trailer.
So yeah, we'll see what that game has to show. We might also see Doom this year. Doom 4.
Yeah.
Kind of expecting to see that. What other games are Bethesda working on? Those are the only ones that are set to be there. But
I mean, who knows?
Who knows what else we got going on?
So okay, let's jump to Microsoft. What do we think? What are we
Microsoft Gears.
Gears. Yeah.
So, what is the name of the new company that is working on Gears?
It's not Epic.
It's not Epic. It's whatever Black Tusk turned into. Black Tusk, I believe, is now the Coalition. From what I know, is they are going to be working on the next Gears project.
Okay.
Which
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, so they were Black Tusk for a little bit. They were Microsoft Vancouver before that, and they were a game studio owned by Microsoft.
So this is kind of like maybe segue into Halo, but this is kind of like 343.
Yeah, exactly. So Microsoft bought Gears of War from Epic in January of last year. And Black Tusk, while not doing very well as Black Tusk, they changed to the Coalition and are now working on Gears of War. Okay. So in a almost identical way that 343 took over Halo from Bungie.
I think it'll be for the better because I think when you have Microsoft backing it, they probably have a much bigger budget.
Yeah,
I know that one of the big things with the last Gears of War that I really played online was Gears of War 2, and it had really shitty online because there weren't any dedicated
servers. It was all local hosting, which was shitty.
Was really bad for competitive.
And that lasted all the way through. I played every Gears game that lasted all the way through till Judgment.
Yeah.
So hopefully that changes.
So hopefully that changes. And to segue from that, Halo 5.
Yep, Halo 5.
That will definitely be. I guarantee you that will be talked about at some point.
If it is not there, Microsoft failed E3.
Yeah.
That comes out this year, doesn't it?
I think so.
I could be wrong in that. I'm not a huge Xbox person.
Aside from that, I don't really know what else. I don't really know what else Microsoft is bringing to the table here.
Fable Legends will probably be there again. It's been there a couple years now, and who knows what's even happening with that.
I wasn't too impressed.
Forza will be there.
Yeah, okay.
Forza Motorsport. If you're into racing games, I'm not a huge racing game fan, but I'm sure that it will be there. Tomb Raider.
Oh, the next
Tomb Raider game.
And that'll be
Microsoft exclusive.
Whoa.
At least temporarily. All of the press says it's or all of the the wording that they always say is it's basically a timed exclusive. For how long, who knows? But
gotcha. I can see that.
We'll see.
Probably like Final Fantasy 13, like it came out on. Oh no, never mind. Sorry.
No,
I thought it came out like on PS3 first. Either way, yeah. So that's with Microsoft. What about PlayStation? You're bigger on Sony.
PlayStation. Uncharted 4.
Yeah,
we're going straight from Tomb Raider to Uncharted 4. Like those two comparison, like Uncharted is going to blow away the conference. The little bit we got at PSX was phenomenal. And I'm not even a huge Uncharted fan, but we're going to see Uncharted. There was also the leaked stuff about the Uncharted collection a month ago or so. So we will see before Uncharted 4 comes out, which did get pushed back, I think, till 2016. We'll see the Uncharted collection on PS4, which will get all the people that haven't had a chance to experience Uncharted, give them an opportunity to play all three together right before the new game comes out. Which will be
and if you
huge.
haven't, definitely try it.
Check it out.
It is. It's like playing a Jerry Bruckheimer movie.
It's really good,
good storyline. And I think this is the last one. I think this is the last Uncharted. I think they said this was at least for Drake.
I could see it be the last Drake one. I don't follow all this stuff for Uncharted that much, but it does have two of the cooler voice actors playing the two main characters, Troy Baker and the man who's played Drake the whole time.
Yeah, very good. And
I cannot remember his name right now.
And Uncharted is known for having really good voice acting. Like I said, it's like playing a movie.
Yeah.
As much as you hear that for a lot of other games, they really I think that's what these games are really like known for.
Yeah,
it's very cinematic but it's very good at the same time. You don't really get that. You either get one or the one. It's usually pretty lopsided.
Yeah. Another big game for not necessarily for everyone, but I think this will be really big on PlayStation. Is Persona 5. The popularity of Persona 4...
that's definitely big in Japan.
Yeah, definitely. And Persona 4 on Vita, Persona 4 Golden was extremely popular. And now Atlas is making Persona 5. The teaser trailer came out a couple months ago. And
I saw that. It looked pretty cool.
Insane. It looks awesome. I haven't played Persona before, but I'm very excited for Persona 5.
I played 3.
Yeah, I will play it.
What is that? That's a PS4 thing?
PS4 and PS3.
Okay.
PS3 is still the more dominant system in Japan, so it will come out on PS3.
Oh yeah, Xbox isn't selling anything in Japan.
Yeah. Also, God of War 3 remastered for PS4.
Okay.
So we'll probably see that.
Yeah.
Whether or not people want that, we'll probably see that.
I'm sure we'll see a lot of remastered games just from all companies at E3. So on top of that, so we mentioned this before. Project Morpheus is just Sony's version of the Oculus.
Yep. For PS4.
And from what I've heard and what I've read, it totally blew everybody away. So I'm hoping to get my hands and my eyes on that when I'm there. And I'm hoping that they make there's a big announcement reveal for that.
I hope we get a date. I've heard so many really good things about how well it's doing that I feel like they're close. So I would love to hear a date, whether it's next year, this year, whatever. I want it. I want it really bad.
Yeah.
As you probably all have guessed, I'm a pretty big Sony fan, and I really like what they're doing with Morpheus, and I really want to use it. So yeah, hopefully that will be soon.
Yeah.
So to switch off from the big companies, there are two games that I'm sure will be there that are bringing back a genre that's been gone for a few years. Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Rock Band 4 and Guitar Hero Live.
Yeah.
I love these games, and I am so excited I was so excited when I heard that they were coming back. Supposed to come out later this year, and they're being developed to be what seems like more of a platform than like a yearly game. So we'll see that you can just buy the game.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't do what they did before and oversaturate the market with it. But I'm super excited for these games. I will play.
I Rock Band will. I mean, not Rock Band, but a Guitar Hero will do that.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But they will both be at the conference, and we'll see what happens when they come out. later this year. But they will be there, and I'm super excited.
We will see. We'll probably talk about it.
Yes. I'll talk about it every day.
And then, so for me, the most exciting thing for me happening at E3 and probably where I'll run to first is the Nintendo conference. So, and I know last year they didn't do it there live; it was just a recording. But they had like all the presence was there, so they had all their booths set up and for everything that they announced. And but they're doing a lot this year, and they're expected to reveal a new console, which could be is it the successor to the Wii U. There's rumors that it will have some kind of VR. It'll be like a Virtual Boy like attached to it or something like that. New Zelda, we'll probably hear more about that. New Metroid, Star Fox will definitely be shown there, and I'm excited for that. I'm a big Star Fox fan. And Nintendo's doing a very cool thing, the Nintendo World Championships. The last time they had it, I think, was 25 years ago, or 25 years ago. And it's basically they got a bunch of really pro Nintendo gamers, and they are gathering to play like a host of Nintendo games for a World Championship title. And they did this like I said 20 years ago, so it's going to be a big event. I know there are actually people in line already right now as we see. It's Sunday today. People are already in line to watch when this thing gets kicked off, I think on Tuesday.
That's nice. That's crazy.
And I'm really excited for that. I'm probably not going to get in if there's already a line, and I'm here right now, clearly. But Nintendo, I'm really excited for that. And I hope they, I hope this console ends up being really good and brings them back to prominence.
We'll see about that. I'm not really sure how that's going to work out.
I don't know. Here's the thing with me and Nintendo is like I feel like they do the games right as far as single player and like local multiplayer experience, but man, are they so far behind on like modern social online gameplay, just modern anything with
yeah.
But I mean, I think they, as far as like making their games, their mind and their heart's in the right place.
Yeah,
and that's that's all I can ask for. And I'm just growing up. I'm sure a lot of you like there's just big Nintendo fans because that's what I grew up with.
For
so.
Sure. So there's two other things that I'm excited for coming out of E3. First one, Star Wars. Star Wars will have a big presence here because of Star Wars Battlefront. So Battlefront should be there. Hopefully we'll see the Visceral project that they're working on. And the Old Republic will be there. Hopefully there will be some more Star Wars things, but I love the Star Wars games. I've loved them for years, so I'm hoping what we'll see out of this conference will be some cool stuff.
Yep.
The other thing that I'm kind of excited for is the like figure-based games like Skylander and Disney Infinity 3.0 when it comes out. And I think we'll see some of that here. If you're a Nintendo fan, you might also enjoy Amiibos, and they might be there. I don't care about those, but I do like Skylanders, and so I'm kind of excited to see the 2015 Skylanders project that hopefully they will announce and show off at the Activision booth. So
cool.
I know you like Amiibos. I'm staring at like 20 of them right now.
I like them for collectors. I like them as a collector, but yeah, they don't really bring like too much of the games aside from aesthetic. Let us know what you are excited about for E3, if you're excited for it at all and what you'd like to see.
And if you're not excited for it, why are you watching this video?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Just kidding. But if you're not excited for it, let us know why. Let us know what's disappointed you in the past and what they can do differently.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of talk of, just in general, like Microsoft, Sony, just all of the big companies not coming through on like their promises for, what they said they were going to release or what they said they were going to come out with. So are we setting up for more disappointment, you think, or are we just? I'm mainly excited because this is the first time I'm getting to go for it. I've been hoping to go for like 20 years. So
I'm jealous. I'm not going to be there this year. I'll be working.
Yes, yeah. So 8-year-old me would be
freaking
super
out right
excited.
now.
Yeah. So let us know. Follow us on Twitter at TurboLoot Games. I'm at Alex H.
I'm at AlphaDude21.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you next time.
Bye.